GameGen was founded in 2016 by Nick Marks. By that time, Nick already had over 20 years experience as an educator and software developer, but more on him later. So we started with the Kids and Teens program, where typically students would spend a couple of hours a week after school developing their own games. As that program grew in popularity, we got more interest from adults, and so we opened another side of the program to adults who wanted to learn different aspects of game design. One such adult, an incredibly talented and creative guy, happened to be on the spectrum and told us about the regional centers in California. He felt our program was something unique and something a lot of interested people would otherwise not have access to if it wasn't for the regional centers. This shocked us. He was so talented and had a lot to offer, and we always felt our program should be available to anyone. So we started working with regional centers all over California to make sure everyone had the same opportunity to learn, regardless of any obstacles in their lives. Since then, our students have made a ton of games, some even obtaining internships at game studios, and we are proud of each and every one of them. But why was GameGen created in the first place? Well, after Nick worked a few years in the game industry, working on some really fun games, he started teaching and eventually became the academic director of the Art Institute in Los Angeles. It was at the Art Institute that Nick helped create a new way of teaching by training students to truly be prepared for the industry when they graduated. He helped create an in-school game studio called Game Wizards. Now, with Game Wizards, students had the opportunity to work on teams just like they would at a studio. They would be able to combine their individual skills to make bigger and better games that could be published and they could be incredibly proud of. In fact, many of the students went on to work at some incredible studios and work on some very well-known games. As Nick continued mentoring and guiding students, he found himself wanting to give students a better opportunity to learn the skills that they really wanted to learn without the stress of lifelong debt. So Nick left the Art Institute and eventually founded GameGen. With him, he brought the Game Wizards method of teaching, which proved very successful to his students at the Art Institute, and we are confident it will continue to be a fantastic method of teaching here at GameGen.